Welcome to this briefing on the Incident Report form. This is one video in a series which will orient you to different forms used in emergencies. This video will run for about 10 minutes. When the EOC receives a situation update, this information is usually received by operations, who maintain contact with field response and support elements. Incoming updates may be a combination of situational awareness, actionable intelligence, and/or resource requests. Operations should initially record this information in their position log. It should then be verbally relayed to those who need to take any related actions. Never delay response actions for paperwork, but don't neglect the paperwork either. Follow up the verbal communication with the appropriate form. In this case, we'll review the incident report form. Emergency management forms developed by SAFER have been modified for simplicity of use and to be intuitive for the user. All forms are available to be completed electronically as a locked Microsoft Word form or as a PDF form allowing tabbing between fields. The forms have been designed to be intuitive for the user and include a banner at the top explaining the form's purpose. In the case of the incident report, the purpose of this form is to capture and share situational awareness information as it becomes known. Most of our forms are also designed for use in more than one emergency facility. This one is received at the EOC. The date format for all EOC documentation should be in a consistent format. The time is entered according to a 24-hour clock. The operational period speaks to the time frame for achieving objectives. It does not necessarily coincide with shift scheduling. It will be set by the management team. The incident report is used to record information received from an incident site, emergency support services or ESS facility, such as an evacuee reception center or a group lodging facility. This one will be from an incident command post at an emergency site. The source of incoming information must include a facility or function location, the name, position title, and agency of the information source. A contact number is necessary in case verification or further details are required. Remember, this could be a radio channel. Is the information an initial advisory or is it an update? If it is an update, number the update. A copy of incident reports should be retained in operations or the initiator of the process. The validity of information is noted. Unless the information is from a trusted source, it remains suspect and requires validation. When sharing an incident report with those actioning it, share the source and even the source's source of the information. Share your perception of the reliability or credibility of the information. Is it situational awareness only, or does it require action? If so, by whom? Action details are listed later in the form. The emergency event or incident should be referred to by a consistent name. The type of incident is noted. In most emergencies, province issues a task number for tracking municipal costs to an emergency. Many of these costs are recoverable. The location of the incident is noted, preferably using common landmarks or an address. There isn't always a first and main. The summary of incident asks what happened. Enter an overview of the event and known details to date or updated information from a previous report. Who is responding is where you list agencies involved, their roles and committed resources and actions. List known fatalities if any and injuries if any. It is important to differentiate between verified numbers and estimates. The number of evacuees is noted. This is usually an estimate as home numbers may be known, but people are harder to account for. The section on damage is intended for impacts to infrastructure, but the space can be used to elaborate on numbers of people affected. The field for other information can be used to supplement this information or for other relevant details. The incident prognosis is noted and the status indicates the condition of the incident and effectiveness of response. The name of the person completing the form and their EOC position and the date and time the form was completed are entered and the person completing the form signs it. Depending on the sensitivity or criticality of the incident report, it may be shared with other elements of operations or elsewhere in the EOC. Completed incident reports are forwarded to those who need to take action on the information and copies are distributed to the situation unit in planning for information displays and then on to documentation where it is copied and retained, with a copy returned to operations for reference.